mean, the doctor said it's like 2 weeks till that first rash goes away, so just tell him you got COVID or something. Oh shit, gotta go. What's up, guys? It's the Gabriel coming back to you. We got the rarest of rare PC Engine shooters for you to look at today. Now, so many of you guys ask, hey Gabriel, why don't you play the new stuff? Trust me, I do, but there's a reason why I lean towards the old shit. The Series X and 20-year-old blondes may look visually stunning and have the best features, but they lack the experience and require way too much time like the attention-craving whores they are. The old stuff doesn't look as good, but it plays better, fucks harder, and leaves you with way more of an experience without wasting your time. What we have here today is kind of like the bridge between the two eras. She plays with the pedigree of a retired porn star and has the looks of a modern-day OnlyFans influencer. It's fucking Sapphire. Blurring the lines between the 4th and 5th gen of consoles, NEC would release the arcade card for the Super CD Rom. The third upgrade to the already dead inside single-mom PC Engine increased onboard RAM to 2 megabytes, allowing Sapphire to turn your mouth into a daycare with explosive visual effects you'd expect to see on the PlayStation or Saturn, 2 consoles already on the market. Not only is it regarded as one of the best shooters on the PC Engine, but its late release, low print, and rarity has caused Sapphire's price tag to skyrocket into the 4-digit range, seeing more counterfeits than a G-string at Platinum Plus. But is it more than just another shooter in the NEC library with a fake set of tits and no gag reflex? Let's find out. Developed by CA Production and Nika Akitaka, a man behind the art stylings of Gundam, Sapphire was published by Hudson. Don't go to Hudson. It's off and released November 24th, 1995, the same day the world would first see the N64. It's a vertically scrolling 2D shooter that features multiplayer and was released in Japan only, as well as 2008's compilation for the PSP. Said to be the final release on the arcade card format, Ginga Fukei Densetsu Sapphire stretches the dated VAG PC Engine to unheard of levels with early 3D rendering, parallax scrolling, morphing, and scaling effects, but is it really that hardcore of a shooter or just a free weekend of softcore HBO porn? Let's start with the plot. Taking place in 2092, when time travel is as common as mouth-hugging dick on a first date, terrorists start stashing weapons in the past, leading to the formation of an all-girl police force, which is fucking impressive. To counter the threat, Sapphire follows the TNA through 5 epic stages, chasing one elusive enemy throughout time to save the world. You ever see Looper? It's kind of like an all-bitches version. Now before I get into the ass and titties of the review, the first time I tried to play this, I fired up my Duo and got this screen. Oh fuck, yeah, hold on a second. Yeah. Anyway, I thought my Duo was modded and could play any of the NEC games outside of Super Graphics. I was wrong. If you see this chick, she's telling you to drop another $1.50 for the arcade card as if the 4 figures you spent wasn't enough to get into Sapphire's panties already. Speaking of bitches, you get 4 to pick from, each with their own specific weapon setups. The ships don't look as sexy as their pilots, but trust me, the rest of Sapphire makes up for it. Controls are tighter than the Princess Diana Mercedes and more responsive than airport security post 9/11. Speaking of weapons and firepower, you get a straight, wide, and rear-facing shot that can be powered up by collecting gems as well as option pods and a few bombs when shit gets tight. Visually, Sapphire is a 2D shooter from another planet, with sprite scaling and 3D rendering effects that would have ripped the original PC Engine's Hyman to shreds with the arcade card replacing the V card. What is first time easy is the difficulty. You get different settings up to 9 live as well as continues, but Sapphire is a spectacle to show off the new hardware rather than to see if your pickup lines still work on high school dropouts. Small enemies aren't much of a challenge, but do come at you in quantity and force you to be on your game as they get more unpredictable as the game progresses. Medium enemies are much more detailed, fast-moving, and unload metric fuck-ton of fire, but miss worse than taking a piss while... Bosses put the arcade card to work and show off what's hanging between the legs. They feature insane weapon capabilities, morphing effects, and are more detailed than Mark Chapman's 38 special. Imagine that. Level design is fucking incredible, starting off with Einhander vibes 2 years early. Each of the 5 stages take place in a different time, featuring parallax scrolling right off the bat, interactive backgrounds, and aren't just the best of seen on the console, but wouldn't be a stranger on 32-bit hardware either. Design variety is spread through the future, past, Egypt, Japan, and space just to see how bad we fucked it as humans with that 1cc action coming in just under half an hour. The OST is the best I've heard to date. No surprise as the Lords of Thunder composer was behind it, with fast-paced guitars being another highlight of Sapphire, but some of the in-game audio absolutely overpowers the music sometimes, almost startling you. It does have an arcade feel and is way above anything else on the console, I'll say. Replay value is pretty high as a different ass to pick from leads to new experiences. Even the fat one gets in on the action with visuals and moments to rival your go-to porn as the build-up and foreplay mask a relatively average climax. Is it a good pick-up and play? You ever finger a chick on a school bus? No correlation, just ask him, but by the time you find the arcade card or the bus driver notices you're fisting a 14-year-old, it kinda loses that excitement. There's so many shooters in the NEC library to have an alley affair with that Sapphire seems more reserved for a night you break out that good scotch. Widely regarded now as one of the best shooters on the console, it was released to mixed reviews, rubbing its fake tits in your face while its lay game was pretty vanilla. It was more of a showpiece for the hardware than experience for the consumer, but its low print and absurd price tag have elevated it to holy grail status for PC Engine collectors with prices between $800 to $1,000 and well over $2K sealed, probably being the second most desirable shooter on the console behind Magical Chase. Sapphire, the hot senior that stayed back a few times just to fuck the teachers. Anyway guys, hope you liked the vid. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that fucking bell button. for them notifications. It may be Pride Month, but I'm still sticking with it. Remember to cheat on your games, not your girls. I've been the Game Bro, and I am out.